Let's first have a brief overview of the concept of multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication is an authentication method that requires two or more verification mechanisms in order to obtain access to a resource, such as an application or a website. MFA is a key requirement for a strong identity and management access policy. In Azure, MFA can be enforced in multiple ways based on your requirements. You can use security defaults in Azure AD tenants to quickly enable Microsoft Authentication for all users. For more granular controls, you can use conditional access policies to define events or applications that require an MFA. When users are enabled individually, they perform multi-factor authentication each time they sign in. Now let's get started with the demonstration of how MFA can be enabled in Azure account. After signing in with our Azure account, we are redirected to the portal, and from here we'll go to the Active Directory and then the Conditional Access Policies. From here we'll click on New Policy. We'll specify the name of the policy. Then in the assignments, we'll specify a user. Here we have the option for all users and select users and groups. In select users and groups, we can specify the users and groups that are already inside our account. Then we'll go to the cloud apps or actions. Then we have the conditions for our policy that we can specify. In the access controls, we have grant. This opens a menu on the right. Here we'll specify grant access. Then we have the enable policy button. Here we'll keep the button on to enable this policy. Then we'll click on create, and it gives us a warning that security defaults must be disabled to enable the conditional access policy. We'll first have to disable the security defaults. Then we'll create a policy. So a policy has been successfully created now. Now when we go to the Active Directory again, it prompts us to sign in again because the policy has been enabled. So when we sign in again, now this requires a multi-factor authentication. So now Microsoft Authentication has been opened. We'll click on Next. And then we'll provide the authenticator. So here we'll choose the method. We are choosing phone. Here we'll specify our region and phone number. Click on Next. Now this will redirect us to the Conditional Access Policies page. Now we'll head back to the Azure Active Directory. When we go here, we are prompted to sign in again. We'll click on that. Now we'll verify our identity through our mobile phone code, which is our multi-factor authentication method. We'll verify this. Now this will redirect us to the Azure dashboard. Then on the users section in the Active Directory, you can see the option for per user MFA. You can also apply this per user MFA through. Here we have multi-factor authentication page with users and server settings option. And here we can see the specified user, display name, username, and the authentication status. On the right we can see the enable option. We click on that, then we click on enable multi-factor authentication. On close. So this has been enabled over here. If we go to server settings, we can see that we can specify multiple trusted IPs where the MFA can be applied. Below that, we also have the verification options such as text message, notification through app, and verification code from mobile app. We click on save. Now we'll be redirected to this users page. Now when we sign in again, we verify their identity through the phone code. Enter your code here and you can verify. Lab, we had a walkthrough of multi-factor authentication in the Azure portal. I hope it explained the process in the clear manner. Thank you and have a nice day.